All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Elite 100. The excitement is in the air. Holy cow. Everybody's buzzing. It's so funny because most people on this planet have completely checked out until the new year, right? They've been on New Year's resolutions since July. And this group here, I was just talking to Doug, one of our newest members, last night. Like, the dude's plans are just insane. And he's like buzzing, buzzing, buzzing. So it's my pleasure to introduce two new members. Doug Taylor. Doug, how old are you? Early 30s, late 20s?
29.
29, yeah. And Luciano, how about you? Lucio?
34.
34. So it never ceases to amaze me. I mean, you got the crusty old bastards like me and Len and Michael that are chugging along past that first 100 million. These guys are so far along that 100 million track. It's crazy at the age. And it just amazes me to see younger generation like getting it so much faster than we had access to it. Obviously, it's because of the internet and other things. But so I want to welcome Doug Taylor and Lucio Perina to the group here. A couple of young new studs coming to the team.
Brian, thank you for bringing me Generation I people. Generation
yes.
Y.
Yes, no more cows. I love it. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the family. And you'll see here it is. It's very organic. Everybody here, we are family. We get to know each other very intimately week after week after week. So this is going to be quite a bit different than any other type of mastermind you've ever been a part of. And welcome to it. So why don't we start with some wins to get the energy going? And before we do that, let me just kind of re-explain a little bit of some of the differences. When you guys hear that music on the intro for the Elite, that's not like elevator music to come in late. It's meditation music, right? It's everything we do in the Elite has purpose. So the first 3 or 4 minutes when you hear that music, it's time to silence the phone, maybe close your eyes, maybe meditate a little bit, because in a true mastermind, we come to serve, we come to give. We end up receiving, yes, but we actually come to give. So that little meditation is by purpose. And then we share wins every single time too to get the energy going, right? To always look for what's good, even in the face of what might not seem to be good. So Kevin, why don't you kick us off, bud? What do you got for a win? And we'll
sure. I was out for a week and I was back yesterday, and it's so good to be back, to be with members of the Matrix networks. Just got so much energy from everybody. So definitely a higher vibration. And the lessons that we went over yesterday was really helpful as always. So that was my win for the day.
I love it. Now I keep hearing you use the word unicorn. What's that all about?
Oh, you guys will see her in Florida. Yeah.
Oh, nice. She's coming to the retreat.
Yeah.
My man. I love it. And for those of you who don't know, that was actually, one of Kevin's biggest things that he was looking to fill, right? Is that significant other. It wasn't money. Money was secondary. And boy, he did it pretty quick, it looks. So good job, brother. Who else has a win they want to share? Argentina won the game the other day, Ivan. That's a win.
Yes, Argentina won the game. And today we play again with Croatia in the semifinals.
Nice. Love it. Matt, what about you, bud?
Well, I just want to throw out some gratitude to Antonio and to Dan. I had 2 separate phone calls with them that were unscheduled, unplanned, and Dan just looking to help me work through a couple of things, and Antonio just giving me perspective on a couple of approaches to sales. So I just want to throw my gratitude out to those guys. Thank you. A kind of a funny thing, and I said this yesterday and the day before, and Jan's like, Matt, you created this. We went into the Jingle Ball the other night, and never in a million years would I ever expect to see the Backstreet Boys in concert. I really enjoyed them, and they were really good. So it was a great night. It was a pretty fun night for going out with the kids and Michaela.
Nice. I love it. That's we will not attack your masculinity. It's okay, brother. I probably would have enjoyed it too. I love it. Dan, what about you, bud?
So it was a pleasure to talk to Matt this week. That was a win. But also a win. I've been working with Keaton Nelson, and creating a funnel for me for a special offer I'm doing with TIR, and it launches today. So I'm happy with that. That's my win for today. Also, it came to my attention that, some of the automations we have, we look at them through MT5, right? We look at the results every day. And I'm an iOS guy, meaning I'm an Apple product guy. So that's about to be, it'll be someday I won't be able to use it. So I did a little research and I went out and I bought a Galaxy A tablet A5, a
Going to
simple
the
little
dark
toy.
side.
Those of you who are looking for an iOS alternative to get into MT5, it works like a champ, and it was only $100. So
Oh,
those are my wins.
absolutely love it. Yeah, a lot of people are doing the dual phone thing, right? Because we're getting to the point, depending on your usage, where Laura has 2 phones, and the Galaxy, the camera systems for posting and social media is just far superior to Apple. So sometimes there's a reason to have 2 phones. So for sure.
So I have a win, Brian.
Huh?
So I was looking for a few months for the ideal CEO for philanthropy investors, because I had my my chairman of the board for the family office running philanthropy investors from above, and we found like an amazing guy that has like the most experience on and the most top level MBAs that you can imagine, Harvard level and so on, and he so much loves the philanthropy side of philanthropy investing and shifting the world into a more positive direction and so on. So he has already huge goals. He's like all in. He's moving to Puerto Rico because the CEO for philanthropy investors needs to live in Puerto Rico because of the laws and so on. And so yeah, it's just an amazing win.
Awesome. I love. We're actually going to talk about philanthropy investors in our workshop today. I want to do a workshop with you guys. Something I've been doing here and there with my one-on-ones, but I want to do it with you guys in group. I think it'd be super powerful. So we're going to get to that. Nelson?
Yeah, small win. My wife is actually going to go through your 3-day masterclass coming up, get more exposure to TIR. And there's a chance, small chance, that she might be in Miami at the same time as our retreat.
Oh, that'd be amazing. That would be amazing. That would really, really be amazing. So I remember when Ara's wife came to the first event, she was not sold on, this woo-woo black magic that we do, right? But she came and her life changed. She'll tell you herself. She got to meet all you guys, one thing. But then she actually lowered her guard and listened to some of the content. It's not my content, it's not even Bob's content, right? It's universal content. So that's really, really cool. It's a good segue too. Carrie, if you could drop the link to the masterclass. Again, it's not too late. We're starting today, right after the elite. And if people join the VIP, they'll get the recordings all week. So for those of you that are coaches, I'm telling you, pay the $97 and swipe copy the whole thing. You'll see Keaton's funnels in there. I actually want you guys to go through the funnel and go through the thing and check out. And so you can, if you like the funnel, Keaton's team did it. And it doesn't matter what your business is. So for $97, you can swipe copy, all the emails, all the funnels, all the content. I'll give you the slides if you like them. It's not about the $97. It's about, for those of you that are coaches, you can swipe copy tens of thousands of dollars of work and what we did. And I'll literally hand it over to you guys because you're in the elite. So Carrie's going to drop the link for that. And then the second thing, like Nelson said, if you guys have family members that, they're looking at what you're doing and they don't understand, like, what's this mind? Like, why are you so calm these days? Just say, listen, you know what? Check this thing out for a couple of days. It's a few hours and see what you think. Maybe it's for you, maybe not, but it's a short investment. And at least it'll give you a glimpse into the stuff we're studying. So it's a good gateway drug. So much appreciated. What else we get? Oh, the retreat coming up, guys. Book your rooms. Laura needs you guys to book so we can get an accurate head count. So, lesson 2 in TIR is closing that knowing doing gap. Plus we want you guys to get the better rate, right? You want to get the better rate for the room blocks. So if you haven't booked, please book so we can get you guys in there. All right. So any questions on the retreat? We're going to get the full agenda out this week, and I apologize for lagging. We've been focusing on this masterclass, so we get a little tied up with that. But any questions on the retreat, or Peggy?
Hey, everyone. I presume we're coming in on Wednesday night and having a reception type of thing. I'm just trying to time the flights.
Wednesday, there'll be a dinner Wednesday night. That's all it is. Just meet, greet, networking, dinner, and then full day Thursday, full day Friday, full day Saturday. And then Sunday morning, for those that are left, some of you might check out early, but we'll have somewhat of a brunch or a farewell thing for the remaining guests. So it'll be similar to last time with similar structure, similar things, hot seats, probably some revenue streams, some meditations, definitely some fun activities. It'll be a lot of fun. The Mandarin is just probably Miami's nicest hotel. I mean, Laura can tell you, but if not the nicest, it's one of the nicest. So it's going to be really luxury event. good times, and just super looking forward to this. So make sure you guys book. All right, so what I want to do today is a little bit of a workshop. So I want you to either open up a spreadsheet or get out a notepad. All right, open up a spreadsheet or get out a notepad. And what I want to do is kind of walk you guys through kind of the mindset of, you know, how I went from one revenue stream to 32. And I mean, you guys all have similar mindset, but there's some very specific things that I did. And I do this with one-on-one clients that I think will help you guys. And it's understanding, you know, most of you have multiple streams, right? But what I want you guys to do and to monitor week to week is every little nook and cranny of a revenue stream that you have. And I don't care if it's like $1 a month. I actually have a revenue stream that's $1 a month. It's a referral to Ray Perez's 360 site. And I just see like it's $1 a month when it comes in, right? But that doesn't matter. It's more about the energy behind what we're doing. And there's so many streams. And I don't know if some of you, especially your new members, you don't know, like Michael's ERC referrals. You know, that's something, the only one I know that's taken advantage of that, I think, is Kevin Lee. I don't know if anybody else has submitted any, but he's got like a $26,000 payment coming, right? And since Michael linked to the bank that can fund these, actually, Mike, you're right there. Why don't you brief us really quick on the new development?
Hey guys. Yeah, so Kevin Lee, Kevin, is he on?
Yeah.
Did your referral, did she end up taking advantage of the upfront funding, or is she still doing standard?
Sorry, I've been so busy, so I haven't really, got in touch with her, but I'll do that.
Oh.
I guess, offline. I'll talk to you about it a little bit more, and then.
Sure. So to explain everyone what's going on, I think everyone on here was on that call, right? The ERC is the employee retention credits the government's giving out to all small businesses that held employees from 2020 to 2021. So every employee, John in 2020 and John in 2021, that counts as 2 people. It's a minimum of 10 grand per person. The IRS has already budgeted this. There was over 140 billion. That's planned. It's good till 2025. So if you guys know anyone that has small businesses, anyone that has less than 500 employees, W-2, and the owner doesn't count, you can't, it's a employee retention credit, not owner retention credit. Mm-hmm. So those all work towards it. And it's super easy because we don't sell anyone anything. We just offer to do the paperwork for them because their accountants won't do it. Most of them won't. It's a lot of work, and most of them, you're supposed to be qualified to do it. So we actually work with accountants to send us their clients to do it for them. We take a small percentage of whatever the IRS pays them at the end. We just pre-qualify them. Now, the IRS, if you guys are familiar with any government agency like the DMV, anything like that, they take their time on a few things. And, America's a big country. So with the IRS, they're about 7 months behind on payments. So you will get your check, but you have to wait 7 months. So most people don't want to do that. So what we decided to do is partner up with a lending company. This lending company will give them the money in 7 business days. So the opportunity cost is huge, especially if you're in any of these automations. So my suggestion for you guys and what I'm doing, which is awesome, and watch how you tie this in, right? Kevin, let's use you as an example. Your referral already sent hers in, at least a month ago, but she's got about 6 more months to wait. If you call her back and say, hey, we can change it to the upfront funding, we can get it to her in 1 week. Then you call her and say, hey, I think she qualified for well over 100 grand. So I was somewhere around the 100 grand mark. Let's call it 100,000. You call her and say, hey, Sue, you got 100,000, right? We've built trust. You just got her free money that she never had. Now you say, hey, I have this great automation program, right? And then you offer her something else to do with that free money so she can make money with her money, right? And that benefits her as well as benefiting you again, right? Because you will get referral fees on that. So it's a good way to help people continually to make money without ever coming out of pocket. So there's zero risk. It's not a loan. It's a grant. There's no taxes on it. It's just free money for going through COVID. And like I tell people, inflation is already here. It's going to continue to go up. So you're already paying the penalty for it. You might as well get paid by the government on the back end to offset it. So if anyone has clients or anyone they know that has employees, message me. I'll get you the link to sign up. All you need is their name, their phone number, their email, and how many employees they had. You press the submit button. My sales team will take care of the rest. We don't need your help for anything. So you're not doing anything except lead generation for us. Brian actually put the link in the chat.
I just dropped it in the chat there, yeah.
Yeah, you fill it out, and then every person that you send through your link, like I said, just those couple questions, non-invasive at all. Send them through that link. It'll keep track for you on the back end. So you never have to follow up with us either. You can always see it on your back end as well.
Cool. Thanks, bud. And the reason I bring that up is because I think we hear about these things, though, are two reasons. Number one, there's a lot of new members, and that's a really easy, simple referral thing. But two, I think a lot of times we hear things and it's like, oh, that sounds good, but that we don't put it in our calendar, right? And it's you know, probably 2/3 of my income streams are from referrals, somewhere around there. You can look at them here. So many of you know my story. I'm not going to bore you with that. You know, engineer, architect, builder, was in construction, found network marketing, second revenue stream, led me to Bob, blah, blah, blah. We created the matrix. We now have 7 revenue streams inside of the matrix. And we attracted one of the world's finest, Ivan Ans, to our team. So now we're going Matrix Success International, right? And you guys have seen the development, but there's 7 revenue streams in that one company. So I want you guys to, again, either get a spreadsheet or a piece of paper. And I want you guys to do this. Some of you might already have this going so we can work on it. And I want you to list out, you know, your core revenue streams. I don't think anybody, nobody here has a job anymore. I don't think, I think everybody here successfully just has businesses. So, you know, write out your businesses. But Dan, you and Peggy have a coaching company, but you have, I'm sure, multiple streams. You have group, you have one-on-one. What else you have, right? But write down each and every one. And then the other thing is write down the ones that are coming. Not everything I have on this sheet is materialized in the form. Like right here, 8, 9, and 10, Contact Ninja. You know, I'm an investor, I'm an affiliate, and an officer. But I'm not getting those paychecks yet. Probably it looks like Q1 of next year. But I still put them on here because they're in motion, right? We started the company, we're building it, the software is ready to launch. I know that they're coming. And again, human beings, we prepare for what we know is coming, right? So even if it's a 0 right now, I want you to just get it out of your head onto a sheet that you look at, I would say every week, so that you can just attract the revenue streams and get you guys to your goals, right? So obviously we have the AI, a lot of us are traders, got some investments here, get the helium rigs, Amazon affiliate, not Amazon stores. I'm talking about Amazon, the company. Every single one of you can go on or have your assistant go on and just become an affiliate of everything. Like, I don't know how many products they have, you know, millions and millions of products. But anytime I recommend a book, I get a little pay, right? This little camera I have on my computer, this little 360 camera, I've referred that a few times, this microphone. Remarkables, that's another one I haven't even written down. If you guys are referring like Remarkables, you get like a little $40 spiff, right? And it all adds up, but it's more about the energy. That's what I want to say to you guys the most. And we're teaching this to Laura's daughter, Heaven, right? She's constantly going on Instagram. Oh, check out this, you know, check out this thing I just bought. It's like, bro, put an affiliate link, like get in the habit. I don't care if it's 50 cents. It's more about building a mental program, right? So within the company here, you know, we have the ERC referrals, we have Axiom referrals, we have half a dozen things with philanthro investing. And if you didn't know, there's referral commissions to everything that Ivan does. So Ivan, I don't know if you have a link or a contact, you know, your affiliate team, if these guys.
Yes. Basically, we have that in Philanthro Investors, and it's a residual income stream. So you basically, for the work done one time well, you get, you know, income for lifetime, because 71% of our philanthro investors, they continue supporting the companies after they started. And then if you bring us a philanthro investor, then that will continue giving you revenue stream for lifetime, because the guy continue reinvesting the money that he's making into philanthro investing companies. And you continue getting revenue. So that's the way to philanthro invest with your time, not with your money, is bringing resources, contacts, and so on. And we have something that we will share with you later, guys, which we call the founders, are people that get the license to represent the philanthro investor brand and become the founder for an estate or for a country in the world. So that's much level. I have founders making $70,000 a month, 30,000 a month, 50,000 a month, things like that. But it's just a way to help the world with your time if you don't have the ability to invest the cash, you know.
Mm-hmm. Or both, right? So
or both, or you can do both. Yeah, of course.
That's revenue stream 34. So thank you very much. I didn't even have it on my thing. You know, as you guys know, I'm throwing 100K into Origin Clear, but I want to get certified or sort of licensed to be a referral agent for them because I believe in what they're doing. Now, this is not referring for the sake of referring. I want to be very clear. Like, if you don't believe in something, don't do it. But if you're investing in something, you've proven it out, you believe in the mission with your heart and soul, like I believe in Ivan, then why not get paid for helping? You're probably going to help anyway. Most of you would refer stuff anyway. You guys probably don't know that a lot of you have referral things. Keaton's another good example, right? I was a referral agent of his until I saw how amazing he was. Then I bought half his company. So I'm no longer a referral agent. But you guys all can be. He has referral codes and referral links. And if you guys are loving the services that he's, like Dan just said, right? If you're using their company and you love what they do and you're going to refer them anyway, why not catch a little piece of it? So Keaton, if you could later on today put in, because I actually forgot, put in the group chat, the WhatsApp, how somebody can link and get, you know, set up as a referral partner.
I'll do that.
So if you guys see the value in referring Keaton, write that down. Perpetual Motion Affiliates, right? ERC affiliate, Axiom affiliate. Those are 3 streams you guys all have access to. And for those of you that are brand new, we still have some, we'll talk about this one-on-one. I'll get you all set up with everything that is. So this might be a little overwhelming for Doug and Lucio.
Hey guys, with the ERC thing too, I don't know if I mentioned this, but right, you get 5% on the gross profit of the deal, not the net, the gross. And then you can also have a downline of someone underneath you that if they're selling, you can also make a commission off of them as well. So you don't always have to be selling. You can have other people underneath you doing the same, kicking you back money.
Yep. Well, let me ask this. Nelson, do you and Chris have any referral links for the stuff you guys do?
Trying to find my mute button. So we do, and actually we're actually working on developing a new one. We don't have any links yet, but that's part of our thing. We're going through this thing called Referral Wave.
Oh yeah,
and, we're putting together a whole plan, whole automations behind it, and figuring out what the numbers are actually going to be.
Okay, what's the name of your company again?
It's manufacturingchats.com.
So this is how I do it, guys. I just heard of something. So I just added as revenue stream 35 to my sheet here. This is exactly how I work. Like it's ready, fire, aim. So now that it's on my sheet and I look at my sheet every week, you know, Sunday morning or something, grab a cup of coffee, spend an hour just looking at all your affiliate partners here in the elite, making some calls, making some connections. Again, if you believe in what the person's doing. But if you do,
that's actually really good advice. Spend time looking at your list. And that way you're consistently thinking, because if you're not looking at it, you're not thinking about it.
Yep. And this is, I just want to share with you guys transparently how I keep growing and growing and growing and growing, because I have these little triggers and things. And I've been growing this. This is all this year, by the way. I think we added 20 revenue streams this year since I started doing this, right? It's just crazy how it works. Even myself, I wasn't really focused on revenue streams and what's out there. And putting, you know, I put an hour a month towards helium. Those little rigs, those little miners, an hour a month. I might do a webinar or something, or just update people, and we catch a little piece of that, right? Times 300-400 accounts. So it doesn't have to be a big time suck. Let's see, who else? Michael, do you have anything, Michael Shine, in your portfolio that has affiliate links? You're in legal, so I don't know if it's legal for you to do that, but
nope, none of that.
yeah. Damn it.
Okay.
Brian, I just put it in the WhatsApp chat for everybody, the contact form for becoming a philanthropy investor ambassador and adding that revenue stream. And also on Thursday at 2 p.m. there is a very unique ambassadors meeting that you guys can join, and I put the link there.
Very cool. Thanks for that link. I'm gonna actually sign. I've been meaning to do this for a while. So, but if it's not on the sheet, it's like we forget. Let's see, who else? Greg, do you guys have any? You don't have anything through Primerica, do you? I think that might be a legal issue.
No, we don't. Just simply because of the logistics of the financial world. There's a lot of like, if you're not licensed, that kind of stuff, you can't be paid out. So, so no, unfortunately not.
That's okay. So the other thing is, guys, if there isn't a referral commission, refer anyway, right? It's not that we need the referral, but I think a lot of you don't even know there is one within each other. And that's what I want to get out on the table. Like, who all has what? Oh, Doug, do you guys have a referral system?
Yeah, we're actually launching it this week. Hopefully we can get everything figured out and done. So and we're working on like a tiered system too as well, to try to do it so like you can get a master referral link and then refer other people to use the referral link, and then you get a commission off of their commission as well.
2 levels deep.
Yeah, so
yeah, because a lot of companies are going 2 levels. That's what we're doing with Contact Ninja too, because you can do 2 levels legally network marketing status. So I just there's number 36, tailored chip cookies. I just wrote that one down.
There you go. Yeah, I'll blast it out. Hopefully, next week it'll be all done and ready to go, and I'll blast it out.
Yeah, we'll get you a hot seat or a presentation at the live event too, because everybody needs to see what you're doing and how it can enhance what they're doing. That's the biggest thing that you, I think, cracked the code on, which is just sick. I can't wait for them to see that. So we get some big surprises coming at the Elite Retreat, guys. Maddie?
I was just going to suggest, what if maybe it's possible that Elite puts together like a menu for every member and what they offer, so that we just have like a one-stop shop where we can find everyone's links and what they do and how we could help them and they could help us.
Well, after the first of the year, we're going to focus on a whole new website portal, very robust profiles on you guys. It's going to, bear with us. It's going to take a minute. But we're going to have all that stuff where you can absolutely see all the referrals out there. You can type in legal services and people will come up, because don't forget, we're building out the Elite 100 here, and we have the Matrix, the Inner Circle, and Thinking the Results. But Ivan and I are franchising this all over the world times 100. So fast forward a few years from now, when you log on to this portal, we'll still be the Elite 100, but you'll have access to 100 other Elite 100s globally, internationally. So if you want to travel to Spain, you just type into the portal, who's in Spain? And you really go stay with people, right? So this is the future of Matrix Success International, is kind of building out the 100 here and then teaching 100 other places in the world to do that. So absolutely, Matt, we're going to build out a portal. It's just going to take a minute.
Hey, Brian.
Yes, because Ivan and everybody needs to have friends all over the world, right?
Yes.
That's right. Hey, Brian, I will have a pretty substantial referral for the golf.
And what are you calling that?
I still don't have a name. I'm still struggling with creating a good name for the golf club, but
Open clubs.
So maybe I don't know, maybe before or during the thing we can have a whole hot seat about the name. I'm
sure.
kind of postponing the official launch to March instead of January, so I'm still trying to get 10 founders by March. And so maybe a hot seat I can lay out exactly the kind of people I'm looking for, and it'll be 100K buy-in, and it's all centered around golf. And so it's the 100K will go into a fund, and then the fund will put up serious prize money for these guys to be competing for at the end of the year. So
hey, Michael, I'm thinking of Randy Bowl on that. Do you think he'd want to be on a high stakes golf mastermind?
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want him to take your money, he's like right on the pro level. So I don't know if that's who you want to compete against at the end of the year.
Handicaps, though. He used handicaps.
Yeah, it's handicap. How old is he?
34.
Yeah, he's too young. 40 and over.
Oh.
So it's got it. There's a lot of discrimination going on.
There's definitely discrimination going on. 40 plus. I don't want to be freaking looking like a moron hitting 400, having 34-yard hitting 400-yard drives next to me.
Yeah, he can do that.
Yeah.
But it will be handicapped. There will be some serious you know, scratch plus golfers, and they'll have their own open, you know, their open division that they'll just, those guys will compete against themselves, and then we'll have basically 4 levels of, you know, different so your 15 handicap is not competing for the same money as the scratch plus golfer.
Well, let's do it. Let's sidebar into a hot seat, and we'll focus just on this. We'll get a name figured out, help you do all the things.
Okay.
So,
Hey, Brian, you were mentioning legal services a minute ago. I don't know if everyone's aware, but I own a legal services company called Quantum Services, LLC.com, and it's spelled QWNTM. There's no vowels. So Quantum Services, LLC.com. We do LLCs, S Corps, quitclaim deeds, whatever you see on LegalZoom, we do as well. And we can do 10% off for all of you guys too. So if you ever need anything, go on there and just put in for a referral code, just put Michael 10, and you'll get 10% off there too. And if you guys send people as well, we can get you a referral code, so you're getting paid off of that. I mean, everyone needs a legal services at some point in time.
Well, let me ask you this. Why don't you put in the WhatsApp the code, the link as an affiliate if somebody wants to? So
there's no link. They would just have it under their name, and then we would, it's not set up like that on the back end yet.
How do you get either registered, or is it just more contact you type of thing?
It's more contact them, the support. I'm not in the day-to-day operations, the support, and then we would pay out, you know, at the end of each month for whatever you sent.
Okay, well, if you could get like a summary of what it is you guys do, and throw it in the chat or something, just so we know what it is and what you offer. So this is good. This is good. This is exactly what I was hoping with. I know there was things that are in the group that we didn't know about that we can help out with. Who else has anything where they have a referral code? We catch everybody?
I think Matrix had something, right?
Oh yeah, we absolutely, everything we do. We have commissions on everything, guys. If you refer with us, just get with support at Matrix Success. Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm a huge fan of that, so. Yeah. Who was I just looking at? Oh, any of you that are coaches, actually, this applies to any of you that have services. The referral wave that Nelson was talking about, we hired the same company. His name is Chad, and they have a system of automating referrals from your clients, right? So as your clients come into your world, they get a nice gift. They get a money tree. A lot of you may have gotten one of these, which I love. And then they get prompted, hey, you know, you're new to the company. Do you know anybody else like you that might be able to use our services? And they just get lightly dripped on, and kind of they make it fun and light and airy, and they automate the referrals from your clients. So it's an inward thing, right? And if anybody wants connection to Chad, just let me know. But we use them. I know Nelson. I don't know if there's anybody else here, but people. All right, so look, how's your sheets going? Do you guys get out of your head every single thing that you have for revenue streams? Dan, yeah. How many do you have, Dan?
I haven't counted them up. Let's see, 4. I have, because I have coaching services, a lot of different offerings. Sure. I probably have 15, 16.
Yeah, my advice to you is to get it onto a spreadsheet, have it as a thing, or at least on your Remarkable or something. And,
oh no, I love the idea. I'm going to do it for sure.
Yeah, it's helped me. I couldn't believe what happened in the past 12 months from doing this. And honestly, I apologize for not bringing it to you guys sooner. I've been doing this all along. And then I was working with Kyle and Kevin and Lenny one-on-one, and I just started doing it with them, and they were like amazed. Like Kyle didn't even know what the hell he was earning. He had no idea how much he was earning a month, how many streams he had. And as soon as we ordered it, because the short-term goal is $1 million a month, I'm like, 2/3 of the way there, bro. He's like, holy shit, he didn't even know it. Right? So when we look at it this way, now the second part of this is, what are you doing with it? And some of this is obviously very left brain. So harvest the good, forgive the rest. If you're super right brain, do it, don't do it. But I think it's neat to play with the energy, right? Because again, human beings prepare for what's coming. So my short-term goal is 10 million a month net from multiple sources in 2023. Truth be told, it was supposed to happen in 2022, or at least that's the energy I was projecting. But I was off on the gestation period, wasn't I? Which is completely fine. It's the universe telling me you need to shift your plan a little. In the last quarter of 2022, I shifted my plan in a big way. So it's definitely going to happen in 2023. But that's the way it's supposed to work, right? It's if you don't hit a goal by a certain date, it's just the universe giving you feedback. You need to adjust your plan, but not your goal. Make sense? But here's what I'm going to, well, this is what I'm doing with it, right? 2 million a month, having fun, living, jets, houses, travel, taking the family all over the place. 2 million a month charitable giving, right? 20% charitable giving. And at this point in 2023, we'll have our own foundation. I've been talking to Laura, and she's going to work with Heaven, and we're going to look at building our own foundations based on the impact that we want to do. So not 10%, but 20%, right? 2 million a month investing in real estate, commercial. Like I said, in 2023, we will likely have an Elite 100 real estate fund. We've been brewing on this for a minute now, and all of our net worths are skyrocketing, right? So how fun would that be to do together? And we're starting to attract the people that understand the language of commercial real estate as well. I know we have Yun and Matt and some others in here that have done significant commercial real estate. So, and then investing in other people's companies. So my vision is to just earn, build all the way up to age 60, which is my $21 billion goal. And then switch gears and really just be a mentor. I'm going to coach till the day I drop, but be a mentor to like startups, just investing in people's companies, getting on their board, helping them out, and just really having fun, being philanthropic, and being a mentor. That's my exit strategy, right? So I would encourage you guys to do this part of it too. Like why the 108 million a year net, right? What are we doing with it? Ara still has a vision to completely restructure his home country, like completely restructure the country, right? It's a huge, multi-billion-dollar goal. Not huge, but relatively speaking, it's a fairly sizable goal. So what are some of the things that you guys are thinking about, with the income, with the net worth? What are some things that come off the tip of your tongue? Like kind of what's the why, right?
Couple things for me is one, when you get to the foundation point, I found a great service that can get your foundation up and going almost immediately, and then you can start taking on the charitable contributions immediately within like a week, and they handle all the back end paperwork for like less than $3,000 a year. It's really great service.
That would be a valuable link. They help you with the whole 501c3 501.
Yeah. They do all the paperwork. It's like $2,700 to get it started, and then like $1,000 a year to manage it.
Could you drop that in the WhatsApp chat? I'm personally interested in that one.
Yeah, so that's a great one. But for me, that's I've talked about the foundation for a long time, and my vision is to take all, not just to create a foundation for these kids that are aging out of foster system. That's my cause is, sure. When these kids that are in foster care that have not been adopted out turn 18, they give them $150 in cash in their suitcase.
Jesus.
And so if they don't have a job, or if they don't, have anywhere to go lined up already, they're on the streets. And so, they're dealing with trauma, they're dealing with all sorts of things that we all know and have resources to deal with. And so, I want to, initially my focus was more on the financial side, because that's where I'm at, but I really want to incorporate and solicit the help of the Matrix to build more of a program around, getting them into TIR, getting them into therapies that can help them with their traumas, and then giving them a 4 to 6 year pathway to education, and giving them, that extra time that they need to really get on their feet. Mm-hmm. And then the vision,
in my mind, right? So part of the Matrix's charitable giving doesn't have to be money. We could coach thinking and results, like either at a greatly reduced rate or free. The only reason I shy away from free is because people don't value it. But as long as we could connect the dots and they would value it, like charity could be that, right?
Well, and one of my things with the, you know, these kids are going to be getting these grants from my foundation, but one of the stipulations to getting the grants will be that they've got to complete the curriculum that we set up for them, not just, you know, not just the education, the traditional education that they're going to.
No, I love it. We definitely got to get you in a hot seat because you got a couple things we got to flush out here in the group. So I love it. I love it.
That's, you know, having that focus for 2023 for me between the golf and the foundation and what we're doing there is giving me a lot of you know, drive for sure.
Good. I love it. Awesome, everybody. Well, I saw Peggy said I used to be anti-spreadsheet. You know, this is the one spreadsheet you might want to do, but if not, do it in your Remarkable. Like you can handwrite it. That's where it started for me, is in my Remarkable by my bedside, right? So I highly encourage you guys to do this, because what we focus on grows. And Bob used to say, you got to get things out of your head onto paper. You can't just leave them in your head, and no human being could just leave it. You got to get it out, express it out, mastermind on it, grow it, put energy towards it. And that's what this group is here to do, is to help each other grow, expand, and think and create. I got to cut the elite a little bit short because we got to prepare for our 1 o'clock masterclass. Hopefully we'll see a bunch of you guys on there. Hopefully your family members. I know that Carrie put a link here in the chat. We'll also put it in the WhatsApp group. So hopefully get some value out of this, and we can revisit this again. I'd love to maybe once a quarter look at this, because we're going to get new members and see who's doing what and who has referrals. And this is how we can all grow revenue streams and also help each other's businesses. So until next time, guys, be well. God bless. We'll see you soon. And welcome to the new members.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Take care.
Bye.